All right. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. It is Thursday Night Live. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, everybody, because this is going to be a very special live tonight because we are celebrating the spring equinox. We're going to we're going to learn a lot today. We're going to learn a lot about what the spring equinox is, what we can do to make it better, our lives better, that is, and our journey. We're going to learn why it does what it does, all of that. If you want to check out the whole skinny of it, you want to look at the midweek reset. We explain a lot in there, but we're going to explain a lot more here too. We're going to do a collective reading, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to, hey Scott, how you doing? We're going to then do a pick-a-pile, a special pick-a-pile. And that, I love doing those. I intuitively pick different cards, any number, any given number. I don't know. It's just what Spirit tells me to do. And then I put them all into piles. And you go ahead and intuitively pick one of those piles. It's really fun. And it's really amazing how the messages come through, how all the cards connect when they're just so randomly, picked. So welcome everybody. It's celebration time. It's going to be the freaking weekend. That's tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. I got to upload that after we're done with the live. And before we finish the live, we're going to do a beautiful guided meditation to help us realign and reset to this energy. All right. So welcome everybody. Go ahead and drop some love in the chat. You know how how we do it. How you doing, Jean? Hello. Happy spring. Happy spring. Hope everyone's got their bevy of choice. So let's go ahead and how you doing, Rose? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just going to let some people pile in. Come on in, pile in, guys. It's the spring equinox, motherfucker. Woo! All right, that's enough of that. But it's one of my favorite times of the year because we get to recalibrate, so much around us, nature, is doing the same thing, We are doing good. There's one hell of a delay, I'll tell you that much. I didn't realize there was that much of a delay. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Good. That's exactly why you're here. Very good. So let's begin. All right. So welcome in everyone. Okay. Welcome. Yeah. Make that. I don't know. You don't tap the screen. I think you got to clickety click on the hearts and stuff. So go ahead and do that. If you're finding this live right now, you're right on time because tonight we're working with one of the most powerful energetic turning points of the year, the spring equinox. Oh, yes. So this is not just a spiritual concept. We're going to make that clear tonight, okay? This is a real measurable astronomical event where the Earth's axis is positioned in a way that gives us nearly equal day and night across the planet. So tomorrow on March 20th, we are going to experience equal day and equal night. Balance is literally happening in the sky all around us. And what I want to do tonight is to help you use that moment, not just understand it. Okay? So we're going to do, like I said, a collective tarot reading. I think we need that at this time. Give us a little guidance on where we're going. The outside world kind of looks a little, but again, that's all in perception. So we're going to get a nice collective reading about the next 3 months because this is a 3-month cycle, just like yin and yang. Absolutely. So then we're going to do a pick-a-pile. And then I'm going to guide you through a meditation to help you release what's been weighing you down and step into what's next. So if you're here, there's a reason. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's get into this. Now, before we start, I like to do my little smoke cleansing, if you know what I mean. All right, first we got to get this baby going. Okay. Let's get this Palo Santo going. We're going to bless the energy. I'm going to send plenty of energy to all of you. And let's do it. Very good. Ooh, take a deep breath in, everybody. And release. Beautiful. Let's clear that energy. Take another slow, deep breath in. And release. Very good. Take another slow, deep breath in. And release. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to clear the board. Okay. Let's clear the board. Let's clear the tarot reader. I've been doing that all day, though, so that's okay. Not out of necessity, just because, like people come in, they want some clearings. I'm clearing myself. I think I cleared myself like 4 times today, but that's all right. Okay, so let's explain this. I'm going to break it down in a real grounded way for everybody, okay? So the spring equinox happens when the sun crosses the celestial equator. Basically, it's the point where the sun moves into 0 degrees Aries. We talked about that extensively on the midweek reset. So that's the start of the astrological new year. This is like New Year's for me, And I didn't even know it because I used to love, hey, Kevin, how you doing? Welcome. I used to love the spring equinox, even when I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? That's where Easter comes from, too. That's a talk for another day. So from an astrology standpoint, this is just not another day. This is the reset point of the entire cycle. Why? We're moving out of Pisces energy, which is reflective, emotional, internal, and we're moving into Aries energy, which is action, movement, initiation. That's a big shift. Now, here's where people get it wrong. They talk about this energy like it magically changes your life. Let me move in really close. It doesn't. All right. However, what it does is create a window of alignment. Now, that's your chance. And when you understand that, you can actually use it. Okay. So, blaze up that shit. Oh, if I only could. All right. So, how to actually use this energy. All right. So here's the grounding truth. Your brain and body respond to cycles, light exposure, seasonal changes, and circadian rhythms. Now, you know that. Take a look around you. Okay? Creatures, plants, everything act different ways in different seasons. You can see that. Light exposure is necessary for everything on this planet. Everything on this planet was created by the sun in some way, shape, or form. We are part of that. You see what I'm saying? So with that energy and with it changing, as daylight increases, your system naturally shifts toward more alertness, more motivation, and more outward focus. Don't you feel it around this time of year? If you haven't felt it already, that's not spiritual fluff. It's biology. Okay. So what you're experiencing right now, the urge to reset, to start fresh, to move forward, that's real. The mistake is ignoring it or not directing it. So here's how to actually take advantage of this. All right. Number 1, get clear on what you're leaving behind. Your brain can't move forward, especially efficiently, if it's still looping old patterns. Okay. So again, I always sound like, I don't care if you think so or not, but I sound like a broken record because there's always something to release. There's always something to get rid of and leave behind. Because again, your brain cannot function and move forward if it's still looping in these old patterns that they no longer serve you. Okay. So identify it. What habits, thoughts, or situations are draining your energy? Name it. That's step one. Okay. Number 2 is set one clear direction, not 10. This is where people overwhelm themselves. You don't need a full life overhaul. Okay. Pick one area. It could be money, health, relationships, your purpose, and decide what's the next step here. Okay. So 3 is I lost my T tag. Don't you hate when that happens? Number 3 is take immediate action within 24 to 48 hours. This is critical. Why? Because motivation is tied to momentum. Let me say that again. Motivation is tied to momentum, not intention. Okay? So we can have the intention of, I have the intention of losing weight and getting better. Well, intentions don't make the weight go off. Motivation in the momentum and vice versa. Follow me on that. So if you wait, you lose the energy window. That's all right. But do something small but real. Send the message, make the call, start the routine. Okay. Number 4, regulate your energy. That's a big one. Not just your thoughts. This is where meditation, breath work, even just being outside comes in. You're not just thinking your way into a new life. You're training your nervous system to support it. That's big. Your nervous system needs to get used to it, that you are putting yourself in that energy. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Kelly, how are you? Nice to see you. So you're not just thinking of a new way of life. You're actually training your nervous system, and doing all these things will help you. Okay. So tonight, what we're doing, let me move my bottle. I don't want it anywhere near my equipment. Not tonight. It's still Mercury retrograde. Not tonight, Satan. Not tonight. But we're going to use the tarot to tap into what we're being asked to release, as always, what's trying to come in, I should say, and how to move forward in alignment with this stuff, because this isn't random. This is a reset point. And the more aware you are aware of it, the more you can actually work with it instead of feeling like life is just happening to you. Okay? So remember that. All right, everybody? So, you know what? I never put up the live logos. Where are they? Oh, I thought they would be. All right, let's do the tarot table. You like my tea with my lemon slices? Happy Spring Equinox, everybody. So, we're going to do the collective reading. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to get an energy to see what's going on with the world around us, the energies that are available. Outside circumstances. And look at that. We're starting at 1444. Oh, I knew it was going to blow my daisies. I just knew it. And I had them set up in such a specific way. Damn it. All right. Let's get our collective message. Again, stick around, everybody, for the meditation. It is beautiful. Well, thank you. I wish I could do that all the time, but that's going to cost me $10 a bouquet. You know what I mean? I love that, too. Spring Equinox, baby. Spring Equinox. And no shit, I didn't even know that they matched each side until I turned the camera on and kind of looked at it. I was like, oh, okay, we got some symmetry. Beautiful. So let's get our collective message for this spring equinox. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Is that it? Yes. Okay. I like this for the collective message. I really do. Wow. Wow. All right, everybody. I'm going to kind of move these out of the light glare, but I'll bring them up to the camera and show you. So we've got the Five of Swords. Interesting. This is a win or lose attitude. And I believe this is where we're going. Hi, Des. How you doing? Welcome. This is a win or lose attitude, everybody. What are we going to choose? The Page of Swords looks like news coming in. So it almost looks like we're getting ready for something. You know what I mean? We both have the arrows, the bow and arrows. Messages coming in. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Welcome. The Nine of Pentacles is nurturing, feeling good, welcoming in that spring energy. Something comes in the collective here, a message, a choice that's made, and it feels really good. Now we have the World here, and I love that because, you know, we're doing a collective reading here, and with the World here, this is cycles being complete. This is moving towards something really good, guys. And it looks like prosperity. It looks like fulfillment in some way. This is really great energy. Again, messages coming in through the media or something like that, that is going to give us like a win or lose attitude. And the Nine of Pentacles is, it feels good. When was the last time as a collective that we all felt good together? I mean, really, think about that. Where, you know, the events of 2019 and 20 and 21 have kind of shaken our collective core in some way, that we isolate. But something here is showing this message of things coming together because we have to, for a cause, to complete a cycle. And the message that I'm getting for this particular energy now and coming up is it's big. Now, you know, we're supposed to have disclosure, you know, with if there's alien life out there. There is, you know. I'm actually going to do a live with a UFO person, Ryan Kelly. I'm planning that in the works, you know. But what we have here, and the message that I'm getting is that this almost looks like a standoff, you know? And again, this situation brings us into a much more, you can see like this looks very desolate. The scenery looks very grim, very desolate. And this is just flourishing. You know what I mean? It's two totally different sides. Two totally different takes on this. So I believe that's something monumental, that it either for the world, and I do believe it's for the world. I don't believe it's just for us here in the US. I think it's the whole world moves out of this desolate standoff energy into something more prosperous, abundant, equal, and whole. Okay, let's throw some oracles at it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see. What do we have here? I swear to God, if I see E.T. walking around. Kelly, help E.T. phone home. If you see him walking around, you're going to take him in. I'll make you tacos. All right, so again, just like I said, there's a transformation coming. And it's nothing to be scared of. You know, this is what this is. I believe is all about abundance and wealth. Phone home, Kelly, phone home. But the Ace of Cups, the cup overrunneth. Look at that very positive energy. This is a new beginning here. Love begins. Again, I was saying at the beginning of this reading, it feels like we all as a globe come together. I always told my mom that I wanted to be abducted by aliens, and I'll never forget it. And I was like maybe 8, 9 years old, and she just looks at me and she goes, pfft. She goes, 10 minutes with you and they'll be bringing you back. And now I understand why. Recognition and reward. This is growth. Again, reward, recognition. Something transpires here within the next 3 months. Again, March, April, May, and June. Well, we basically have 3 months to use and work with this energy, okay? So, I really love that. I really love that. I'm going to tell you something, and I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm telling you something about the money system, something about that. I'm telling you. Okay. Peace. Wow. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. I'm telling you, we're moving into something so much more better for us. I know it looks grim right now, but it is something that we deserve, and we deserve peace. Friendship. Cherish friendships. They are harbors for your soul. So work on the connections. Work on the connection with yourself, with the Ace of Cups. When you fill your cup overrunneth. See, if you want to change the world, change yours. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. What are you reflecting? What are you putting in that mirror? Okay? I want to do one more message. I had them all planned out, but for some reason, I just want to do one more message to even it out. And then we're going to move to the pick-a-piles, which is going to be pretty cool. All right? So let's do this. The closing message for this collective reading. And I really like this. This shows that something that we nurture around this time, now, probably by the summer solstice, will show itself. Okay? So, what are our closing message? I guess I should say, too, is kindness counts to yourself and to others. Very lovey, very hippie message. Maybe it's the flowers that are doing it. And last but not least, have an attitude of gratitude. Absolutely. Thank you for this beautiful world. Thank you for my fellow humans. One of these days, I want to tell you guys about the dream I had, a very vivid dream. And I haven't had vivid dreams like that in a long time. It was like watching a movie. But I don't want to do it now. I don't want to bring the whole spring equinox energy to a screeching halt. But one of these days, we'll go ahead and have that conversation. But that is going to do it for this collective energy reading. So I really, really enjoyed that. Every time I kind of wince when I do collective readings because you never know what you're going to get, and it's just, you don't want to get too political. The message can be very political, and yeah, it's rough. It's kind of tough, but you know what? That one came out very well, and I'm very grateful for it. And I hope you are too, because, right now it just seems like we're just being bombarded with a lot of bullshit. And, again, why are we going to allow that into our existence? You know what I mean? Be discerning about what you're being fed. Okay. All right. So that is going to do it for the collective reading. Stick around because now we're going to do the pick-a-piles. And if you're new to pick-a-pile style readings, what I do is about a couple hours ago, I went ahead and picked out certain decks that I was going to use. And when I hold on to these decks, or when I, start shuffling around with them, they let me know how many cards I'm going to take from each deck, where to place it in the pile. Everything is all intuitive. I love it because it happens so fast that I have no time to think it through. Oh, well, like maybe I should put that card in there instead. I have no time to do that. I just put all the decks out. I take them all out of their boxes and I set them all up. And then I just kind of take a deep breath. And my guides say, all right, start with this one. You're going to do this and you're going to have this many. And it's so fucking cool. One of these days, I'm just going to put a camera up here so you can catch that process happening. And it's amazing how the messages all come together through all these random decks, or it's just really cool. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and see our pick-a-pile readings. So what I want you to do is pick the pile that you're most drawn to. So take your time doing it too. Usually when you first see the screen, you're going to pick one of the piles, okay? So while you're centering yourself, again, let your intuition guide you to the pile you want. And then we're going to go through them 1 through 3. Okay. So again, go ahead, take a slow, deep breath in, clear yourself out, and let your intuition pick one of the piles. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. All right, you ready? Let's do it. We're going to start with pile number 1. Okay. Let's put it on the board. Pile 1. Let's do it. All right. Beautiful. Let's start with the top card. And this is the Magician. All right, so pile 1, people. You are creating the reality you want in the next 3 months. So this spring equinox energy is really reminding you that you are the magician. You are the creator of your reality. You have all the tools you need. Isn't that great? Love the drawings in these cards. They're so detailed. I mean, look at that. You could just keep going and going and going and get more detail. Phenomenal. Create the reality you want. Okay? Now, we're going to get angel numbers, and it's 111. Trust your intuition. This is about manifestation, of course, and this is the one. See, again, there was no rhyme or reason how I picked these cards. This is all about new beginnings, manifestation. I'm telling you, man, I get blown away every time I do these because I pick so fast that I have no time to figure out where they are. I only look to see if they're all facing upright. Okay. So now I got 3 cards from the regular deck we use, the Lightseers deck. So let's do this. Queen of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Justice card. So for pile 1, what this spring equinox is telling you is that you're coming out of the storm. You're looking for balance, and I think you're going to find it, but you don't look for it. You don't chase it. You attract it. You have to go with the flow within the next 3 months. You have to trust your intuition and not let your feelings get in the way of your decisions. You follow me on that? But if you focus on balance you will have. And I'll make this prediction. I guarantee by the next equinox, the fall equinox, your life will definitely take a turn for the better, for the highest, and for the best. Okay? Now, let's get a shadow oracle. And this is about control issues. So be aware of these, Pile 1 people. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. So release at this time. Start learning to trust yourself and others and empower yourself. Okay? Very good. Now let's do color therapy with the Prism Oracle deck. And it's disruption. Yeah, we've had plenty of that. Let's read up on that. Disruption. Where is it? I thought it was, or is it in fuchsia? No, it's pink. Yeah. All right. Like this shocking pink color. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, it's pink. What the hell? All right. This color card demands attention. It represents intensity, innovation, and nonconformity. It's a catalyst for releasing fear in order to make bold and courageous moves. What is stagnant in your life that needs to change? How can you shake things up a bit? How can you continuously innovate your life in unexpected and productive ways? All right, so maybe you got to shake off the control issues. Maybe you got to shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. You know what I'm saying, Pile 1? Now, the oracle here is saying the 9 of Pentacles, which is well-deserved reward. So they just keep on coming. I think you're manifesting that, to tell you the truth. And I'm going to put this one here. And to end Pile 1's Spring Equinox energy is journey within. So trust your intuition, journey within. That's the payoff right there. When you start to manifest properly. And closing message is never judge another. And that's including yourself. Again, there's a huge thing about fairness, karma, maybe completing that. You cannot mess with karma. Karma will do its work by itself. You know what I mean? But you can control the way that your life is going based on how you feel and how you act and look about it. You see what I'm saying? So again, go with the flow. You're coming out of stormy waters and you're definitely moving towards balance. You're on the right track. You're almost there. Remember that you create your reality and pay attention to 111. Okay? All right, Pile 1. That is going to do it for your pick a pile reading. Let's go ahead and put these down and let's get Pile 2 on the board. Pile 2. You picked the daisy. Let's go ahead and put that there and get your cards. So if you pick Pile 2, let's do it. And this is, oh, wow, look at that. That's the sun. It's coming. Look at that. Look at this card, Pile 2. You chose well. Look at the detail in this. Wow. Beautiful. The sun. Here comes the sun. I don't care if you don't like it. Shine as brightly as the sun, Pile 2. Shine as brightly as the sun. Your numbers for this season are 1, 2, 3, 4. The time is now, so take the first steps. I love that. Open up to the sun. Let's get your messages. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, damn, and the Four of Cups. Oh, hell. All right, so there's a huge message here, okay? And it all starts with this card, the Four of Cups. Now, this person is really bummed out. You can see she is just bummed because she believes all her bowls are empty. I like to call those bowls shoulda, woulda, and coulda. Okay? And she's so steeped in her grief that she doesn't realize that the universe is slipping her a full bowl. So her perspective is flawed. All she needs to do is look to the left, literally, and realize that her bowls are always being filled. They are always filled and never empty. Her perception is flawed. The Four of Cups says to you, pile 2, it is not the time to turn your back on an opportunity. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, there's 2 opportunities coming to you this season that are really going to make a difference in your life. The Page of Pentacles is something practical, something down to earth. And the Page of Cups is something unexpected. And it's going to be beautiful energy. When you see the pigs, when pigs fly, just when you thought it couldn't happen, it's gonna. But it's all in perception, okay? So, the shadow work for you is shedding illusions, absolutely. Look at the sun shining on you. So the first step is awareness. The second is acceptance. So this is about facing reality. It's about being honest with yourself and others and self-love. More sun energy. Not turning your back on an opportunity here for you, pile 2. So something, if you keep a positive attitude, this is beautiful energy. All right, let's get a color therapy. Ghost. All right. Maybe that's what we're focusing on here. So let's see, what does ghost have to do? What is ghost? All right, so when this card comes up in a reading, it's like Pac-Man. Nerd. When this card comes up in a reading, it may be because a ghost, quote unquote, from your past has been paying you a visit. Oh, hell no. Your ghost may be something unresolved or repressed, or a person or situation from the past, and you're focusing on the past here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay? Pay attention to what is coming up emotionally during this time. Why do you think this ghost is coming to you now? What is it here to teach you? Interesting. Let's get our oracle. Yep, detach with the number 11. Detach from what no longer serves you. Detach from the illusions. Detach from, you know what, my perspective is flawed and that's why these opportunities aren't coming in. Absolutely, Rose. And thank you. I just saw those messages. All right, so closing messages for pile 2 is feel joy in all you do. Yes, absolutely. And live your bliss. Wow, man, I'm telling you, this is a very powerful, confident, and strong reading here. So I hope that helped for some of you people because it's all about this. The confidence, the shining. This is just one of the most beautiful cards I have ever seen. And I am just a sucker for sunflowers. You know? Beautiful. So step into that energy. Shine as brightly as the sun, pile 2. Don't ask for permission. Just fucking do it. Shine so bright they gotta wear shades. Okay? All right, pile 2. That is gonna do it for your Spring Equinox pick-a-pile. Damn. The time is now. Take the first steps. All right, pile 2. All right, last but not least, pile 3. Who picked pile 3? You got this beautiful flower. I love flowers. Looks like the Purple Rain album cover. You know what I mean? All right, so pile 3. Let's go ahead and get your message. Let's start. Oh, wow, look at that, the world. With number 21, completing cycles. Look at the detail in this card. Oh, I don't know where to focus first. Okay, so we're going to go onto that butterfly. Look at the detail in that butterfly. I'm almost positive those are people in that butterfly. Look at that. The eggs in the nest. Wow. The world. Look at that. Look at that. The hummingbirds. Completing cycles. The tortoises. So much to take in. My God. But this again is completing cycles. It's the saying the world is your oyster, pile 3. How are you making your world? How is your world functioning? Okay. Your angel numbers are 321. You're on the right path and have faith. Wow. Wow, a lot of people pick pile 3. Okay. Let's look at, holy shit, look at this. All right. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We've got the 7 of Wands. Protect your energy. Stand your ground. Wow. We've got another 7, the Chariot, movement, success. Again, lots of movement here. So the next 3 months, and this is success, moving towards success. The 10 of Pentacles is the payoff. Beautiful card. Enjoyment, retirement for some. It could be also a raise, a job well done, a long-standing permanent relationship. Wow. Happy family, that's for sure. All right, let's get our shadow work, and this is mental contest. Strength isn't from winning, pile 3. Struggles define strength. So this is about control and releasing it because you're not in control of anything. It's taking back your power. And it's anything that's being repressed. Okay? The name of the deck is the Star Tarot. Comes in this huge box. And I'm a sucker for packaging. Look at it. Opens up like that with a magnet. Love that. It's got a great book. Love the book. Love the book. I mean, look at this. I think this is the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. I mean, the artwork is just phenomenal. But yeah, the Star Tarot. I love it. I got it for the shop when I first opened up, and I said, oh, you're coming home with me, buddy. That's mine. All right, so again, pile 3, this looks like moving towards success, moving towards fulfillment. This is great energy. This is great energy. Now, let's get our Prism Oracle, and that is sweetness. Oh, well, look at that. Let's read up on it. Sweetness. Now that's more pink. How come it's not in there? The hell is going on here? Now, what is that in the category of red? I love these cards, but I don't like the way they classify things. Where the fuck is this? Did I not see it? I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Okay, last card. All right, so this card is a signal to savor the sweet moments in life and to remember them when things get rough. Okay? The small things in life are often the sweetest, but they easily go unnoticed. Sweetness is always there if you look for it. Okay, so what are you creating in your world? Is it salty and sour? Or is it sweetness? Okay. Your oracle is the clarity of belief. That is the Ace of Swords. And what this is saying is we need a winning attitude. We need to stand our ground. We need to look at our world differently. Okay. Yes, that's the World card. Yes, the World. Cycles, completing cycles. Closing messages is this. Know your truth, pile 3. Know your truth and live within it. And last but not least, forgive yourself. Wow. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Okay. So pile 3, be aware of that. And that's the message. So thank you for this portion of the live. I love doing these. Love doing those. And yeah. Oh yeah, I'm out of the star tarot. I haven't had it in a while. All right. So, very good. Let's go ahead and clear that. And what we're going to do now, boys and girls, is we're going to give a test out before we start the meditation, okay? So what I'd like you to do is to let me know exactly if the music and all of that is on the level, okay? If you can hear my voice over the music, if the music's in the background, it's not overpowering, all right? Because I have no way of telling whether that's going to work for you or not, and I want it to be on point, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to switch over to the meditation screen. And let me know in the chat if the voice and the music are at a decent level, okay? So we'll do check 1, check 1, check 1. Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2. And there won't be any ads running through this. So let me know in the chat if the music and the voice is on the level and if it's okay. If you're hearing the music at all, all of that. So let me know, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to start our meditation. It's perfect? All right, good. Okay. Let's go ahead. Find yourself a comfortable spot if you're not in one already. But, again, you don't need to do no yoga pose or anything like that. All you really need to do is just be comfortable. Don't cross your legs, that kind of thing. And just relax. So let's go ahead and get ready to start. All right, take a moment and allow yourself to arrive here fully. This is your time to pause, to reset, to realign. The energy of the spring equinox is a powerful gateway. A moment of perfect balance between light and dark. A turning point into something new. And in this meditation, you are going to release the past, reset your energy, and step forward with intention and grace. Gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply and release. Let your breathing become slow, natural, effortless. Now Now bring your awareness to your body. Relax your forehead. Release your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Let any tension begin to melt away. Feel your body becoming heavier, more grounded, more present. With every breath out, you are letting go. Just breathe and relax. Now, begin to imagine you are standing in a vast open field. The air is cool, fresh, filled with possibility. This is early morning, just before the full rise of the sun. The earth beneath your feet feels steady, alive, supportive. In the distance, you see the horizon glowing. And slowly, the sun begins to rise. Golden light stretches across the land, touching everything in its path, including you. Now feel the warmth of the sun gently reaching you. It touches the top of your head and begins to pour into your body like liquid light, moving slowly downward, relaxing your mind, clearing away noise, doubt, overthinking. This light flows now into your chest, softening your heart, loosening anything heavy you've been carrying. And as this light continues to move through you, it begins to illuminate what is ready to be released. Without forcing anything, simply notice. What energy, thoughts, or emotions are you ready to let go of? Let them rise to the surface. Old fears, old attachments, old versions of yourself. You don't need to hold on to them anymore. Now, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release. Visualize this energy leaving your body like mist, like smoke, like shadows dissolving into the light. Inhale and exhale, letting go of even deeper. With every breath, you are clearing space. Now bring your awareness to the earth beneath you. Feel her strength, her stability, her constant support. As you release, the earth gently receives everything you no longer need, transforming it, neutralizing it, returning it to pure energy. You are safe to let go. You are supported in your release. Now, notice something shifting. The space within you feels lighter, clearer. And now that golden sunlight returns, but this time it fills you with intention, with clarity, with confidence, with new beginnings. Feel this energy flowing into every part of your being, recalibrating you, realigning you, resetting your energetic frequency. You are no longer who you were. You are becoming who you are meant to be. Now, in front of you, a version of yourself begins to appear. This is you in your next chapter. Grounded, confident, aligned, living with intention, moving with grace. Take a moment and observe them. How do they stand? How do they feel? What energy do they carry? Now, slowly, step toward them and merge. Feel this version of you becoming one with you, locking into your body, your energy, your being. This is you now. Feel the balance within you, just like the equinox, light and shadow, past and future, perfectly aligned. You are centered. You are clear. You are in harmony with yourself and with the universe. Now, repeat silently or out loud. I release the past with ease. I welcome new beginnings with an open heart. I trust the path unfolding before me. I move forward with intention, clarity, and grace. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Begin to bring awareness back into your body. 5, 4, back to the space around you. 3, gently wiggling your toes and fingers. 2, and when you're ready, you'll open your eyes and feel balanced, realigned, and vibrant. 1. All right. Let's go back. All right, everybody. Let me know how that meditation did for you. Did anybody fall asleep? Fantastic. All right. Wow. What a great feeling. To merge with your future self, to let go of the past, all of it was fantastic. You know, I love getting into those meditations, you know. I just got to remember that I'm not sitting in the room with you, but I'm going to tell you what. When we were going through those affirmations, let's see. I wanted to remember the spot. Scott did. That's great. But there was an affirmation, and then all of a sudden I felt everybody say it. I welcome new beginnings with an open heart. When we said that one, man, I had to put my heart on my hand on my chest, on my heart, and I just had to I just smiled. I just heard everybody saying it at the same time. It was really good. It was really, really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Because I love doing this stuff. You know what I mean? I really love doing this stuff. So yeah, that was awesome. So thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight for this lovely spring equinox. And the celebration continues. How? I'll tell you. First of all, bright and early at 10 a.m., the freaking weekend is posted, and we go on with this spring equinox energy. We had a lot of fun. I wish I had the flower set up, you know. Who knew it was going to look so good? Those probably won't last till next week, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get flowers for every reading. Might as well, you know. It's a good investment. Shit. But man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling recharged on that energy. That felt really good. Again, so much that we've covered today, and I'm really glad that everyone came out and had some fun. It's important to me that you do. That's why I do this stuff. I don't do it for shits and giggles. I do it for your benefit. So, with that being said, again, the celebration continues. Friday and Saturday at the Circle of Light, I am offering energy clearings and realignment. We're going to use sound. I dozed off a little bit in the middle. That's good. That's good. That means you went to theta, my dear. And theta is when you're open to suggestions. So you should have stuck around to hear the suggestions I gave, but you'll find out soon enough. No, I'm just kidding. But Circle of Light, Friday and Saturday, I am doing a Spring Equinox reset. I'm offering energy clearings and alignments. Also, all readings are discounted. It's an International Astrology Day, so come down and get a discounted astrology reading from yours truly. And yeah, happy Spring Equinox, everybody. Again, this is a reset point. This is no bullshit. This is a real living, breathing thing. And when you go along with it, you can get in rhythm with nature. And how many times are we fighting that when we should just be going with that? Okay. So I hope tonight offered you a lot of insight. I hope you were able to cleanse and ground, because that was the whole intention for the night. All right. So again, if you're in the Western New York area, come on down to the Circle of Light Friday and Saturday. I'll have all kinds of posts in the morning for you. And don't forget to watch the freaking weekend. And if you would like a personal reading with me, well, you know how to do that too. All the details are in the description for online and on person. Do you do this every Thursday? I was doing it every Thursday, but I think I'm just going to do it on like special occasions like this. Tomorrow's the Spring Equinox. Yesterday was the full moon. I mean, the new moon. So I'm right in the middle of all this energy. So of course I took advantage of it on a Thursday night. I do go live on TikTok a lot too. Or is it just for the Spring Equinox? No, it just lined up well for the Spring Equinox. But I try to go live at least twice a month on Thursdays. So, all right. With that being said, we are going to end the live now. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And again, follow your path. Do that thing. Change yourself. Elevate, raise your vibration, and I'm here to help you do that. All right, everybody, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and we are going to end the stream. Again, you can watch this on the replay. I'll have all the chapters put in and all of that. Share it with your friends. Again, come on down to the Circle of Light Friday, Saturday. Sunday, I've got astrology class, so again, check my availability online and make your appointment because they're all discounted. So, and go ahead and message me and do all that and we'll hook you up. Okay. Everybody have a great weekend. Watch the freaking weekend. And I love you all and I will see you soon.